Hey, girlfriend, you know who you are. You have big, big dreams. You want to write a book, stand on a TED Talk stage, be a life coach offering wisdom from your RV in Montana, a cafe in Barcelona, or a beach chair in Tulum. Your other girlfriends and your family, they don't always get your biz savvy. Why do you want to leave your JOB? Because you're a C.A.T.S, aka coach, author, thought leader, and speaker. Meet other change makers like yourself and find out how they make it happen. This is the Big Meow podcast.
Hello, everyone. It's Kristen, and I'm here with Victoria Holtz. Hi, Victoria.
Hello, Kristen. I'm so happy to be here with you today.
I am so happy you were here too. You know, one of the things that impressed me so much about you is you are like a mega speaker. Girl, you have talked everywhere on all these stages, and I think there's so many C.A.T.S who want to grow their speaking career. Can you share with us a little bit about how you can rock it on the stage so much?
Oh, definitely. Thank you very much for all that praise. And I'm right now actually in Italy. I'm delivering keynotes in Italy, and I'm going from place to place to place. And when they ask me, well, what do you do in order to get that? First is to pick your lane and be very, very firm about what your lane is. Because if you do everything that everybody does, then it doesn't look good. So do something that other people are not doing. Speak about something that really gets people and be very interactive. So the best way is not only to be on stage and talk, but be interactive and give a lot of value. Like every minute of your keynote must add value to whoever is listening.
That's a pretty big challenge. I mean, if every minute has to add value, I mean, I think a lot of speakers have a lot of filler instead of really adding the value. Tell us about Moveminds. What's that?
Well, this is a global company. It started actually in Denmark, and then it went everywhere. And I am part of Moveminds America. So what we do is basically help companies transform into agile culture and exponential growth.
So how do you do that?
Well, the way we do it is first we need to learn about the company and what they're looking at. And then we have something that is quite unique because we talk about 12 strategies to really get to exponential growth. So companies of all sizes can do this. From the mom and pops company to the biggest Fortune 500 companies, they can use these 12 strategies to get from point A to point B in a very rapid time. And for this, they need this agile, see what's next culture.
So you use a lot of technology. I know we had a little peek at the avatar. I think that's so fascinating. I mean, how can we interact with an avatar and what opportunities does that create?
Well, thank you for this. I really think that we need to go through the next step. We cannot talk about future thinking and see what's next mindset and do, again, something that is very traditional. So we go away from traditional learning and we use avatars that are interactive so you can talk to them and you can practice with them. For example, coaching or how to deliver feedback or how to select the best person for the job or how to sell. So you can use the avatar to practice and do these role plays with a real person, quote unquote. And technology is really fantastic today. And we also have a lot of interaction with AI. So when people decide what strategies they're going to use for their company, then we do this whole program with AI that can be very helpful for them to know what is going to be their positioning, their unique proposal to go out to the market.
So Victoria, I'm just curious. I mean, last year, how many speaking events did you go to?
Wow. Well, I must say I delivered at least 2 or 3 keynotes every week last year. And it goes all the way from Nestle and Pepsi and Microsoft and to Cisco to, again, these small companies that are very interested in growing. And this is what we really like. Shouldn't be knowledge only for the big ones. This should be knowledge for every single entrepreneur or business owner that wants to get to results.
Do you have a life philosophy?
Yes, I do. And my life philosophy is, help as much as you can. Help all the time and enjoy every minute of it. you asked me about the keynotes, and I always say what you have to do is enjoy it. Because if you enjoy it, people will enjoy it. I see, Kristen, you enjoy doing this so much, and this is contagious.
Yeah.
So the moment you start suffering, the audience suffers with you. So enjoy every minute and deliver as much value as you can every time.
Well, yeah, we definitely don't want anyone to join us along with our suffering.
But how many times have you seen somebody suffer on stage, and you're suffering as well?
I have seen people suffer on stage, believe me, as a public speaking coach. Oh my gosh. It's like, I think that people need to remember when they want to build that speaking career, or they're in the middle, that the audience is rooting for you, right? They want you to be successful. They're here to listen to what you have to say. And so you just got to get over your own like inner, monkey mind, that chatter that tells you otherwise.
Absolutely. I completely agree with you.
So what was something in your own personal life that changed everything for you in your business?
Well, something in my personal life, I'm going to say something that most women say, but when I had kids, that changed the whole thing, because I was doing, I have a PhD in psychotherapy, and I was doing therapy and also delivering keynotes for companies. But when this happened and my kids came, and I said, no more time for therapy. I just need to focus on
I need my own therapy.
Yes, absolutely.
And so what happened?
So I decided to go 100% into delivering keynotes. And I believe also one of the breakthroughs for me was to deliver at NASA. So it was always my dream, always my dream. So my other thing to, whoever's listening, is have a dream and do everything you can to fulfill that dream. I know it sounds like everybody says that, but it's something that you have to do and then plan. Who are the stakeholders that can help you get to that dream? And please don't think because, I'm Latin and I'm a woman, I'm not going to be able to be on that stage, or because I'm this or I'm that. We have to get rid of our tutus. I'm too old for this, or I'm too young, or I'm too whatever. Get rid of that. Get rid of our, as you say, the mindset that doesn't help you, and go straight forward to whatever you want to do.
Those always kind of get in the way a little bit. Just full disclosure, I know that there was a period in my life where I kind of just kept pumping the brakes. Like I was like, yeah, I'm not going to do that right now. I'm not quite where I used to be, and I realize now that was just not necessary. But I think sometimes, we're our own, speed demon or not. And I just think that we have to decide, like, are we going to move forward, or are we going to pump the brakes?
Definitely. When this mindset comes that starts saying you cannot do it, there's a video I really love that says stop it. So give yourself 5 minutes to blah, 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 and then put something that will distract you and stop you from going into the mindset that is not going to be helpful to you.
I'm going to use that at 3 a.m. Stop it. So traveling like this, like, what do you do for self-care? I mean, how do you stay, in your zone?
Well, I have to be honest, Kristen, I'm a super workaholic.
Oh.
So the thing right now, when I'm in Italy, when I finish right now it's 7, 8 o'clock here. So when I finish my job in Europe, then I connect to my job in America. So, but I really love what I do. So I think when I say, how do you take care of yourself, is doing what you love and be passionate of what you love. And then time is like, I don't sleep much. I know this is not a good thing, but I'm always on the run for what's next.
That's amazing. So what is next?
Well, what is next? I'm really hoping, we're getting to the 2 million mark, and we're really helping, already helped more than 1,800,000. So we are rooting for 200,000 people more to help. And what is next also is we really want to see the success stories published.
Mm-hmm. Amazing. Where can we find you, Victoria, or Moveminds?
Oh, thank you. Well, it's www.moveminds.com or victoria@moveminds.com.
Thank you so much for being on the Big Meow. It was great to see you.
Oh, thank you for this invitation. I'm so honored, and congratulations for this incredible, incredible podcast and all the way that you are helping women all over the world.
Thanks for listening to the Big Meow podcast, sponsored by C.A.T.S Network. If you liked what you heard, please take a moment to subscribe and share this podcast with your friends. You can also join our network filled with positivity and possibility. Visit www.catsnetworking.com to join us and learn more, together with your magical, motivated, and mystical new friends at C.A.T.S Network. Let's transform 1 million lives with your message.